Carrier is a world leader in high-technology heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration solutions, providing products for HVAC building systems across the globe. The Carrier Charlotte facility manufactures commercial water-cooled chillers. Customers often request installation of a hinge to allow maintenance technicians to easily access the inside of the water box. The current solution is to weld the hinge components directly to the chiller's frame. This process wastes time and money, as the chiller must be retested after welding. The senior design team set out to design a modular bolt-on hinge that utilized existing mounting locations, with minimal deflection for covers weighing over 5,000 pounds. Calculations were conducted and CAD models were created to complete a final hinge assembly. The design utilizes expanding bolts to secure the cover, as conventional bolts are not viable. They are made up of a hex nut, a bushing, 4 expansion plates, and a tapered shaft. As the hex nut is torqued, the shaft is pulled through the bushing. The wedge shape of the shaft forces the plates outwards, providing up to 7,500 pounds of frictional force to secure the cover. Finite element analysis was then conducted on all components to verify hand calculations and ensure the prototype met the safety factor requirements. Manufacturing began promptly during the second semester of the project. All prototype components were custom machined out of high-strength steel. 2-inch-thick steel plates were cut using a water jet to create the bracket components. A CNC lathe was utilized to machine several of the expanding bolt components to ensure the dimensions stayed within the tight tolerances. After manufacturing was completed, the prototype was tested on a production chiller unit. The brackets were mounted to the frame, and the hinge leaf was fastened to the cover using the expanding bolts. The cover was then lifted into place and secured with the hinge pin. The crane was lowered, and the load was transferred entirely onto the hinge. It was rotated 90 degrees to ensure stability under all loading conditions. The prototype performed admirably with a maximum deflection of ½ an inch compared to over 2 inches using the previous solution. The prototype will be delivered to Carrier, where the design will be modified and scaled to several chiller configurations. Implementing the bolt-on hinge will streamline the manufacturing process and save Carrier time and money.